Up, buddy nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and anime and manga contributor to Bounding into Comics, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akane-banashi chapters 8 and 9. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, Manga Plus, or Viz, and considering how much we promote Manga Plus on our channel, yeah, kind of surprising, right? Hopefully someday we will be. And, we're really struggling to keep a roof over our head right now. But if you love what we're doing and want to see us bring you more content, whether it be anime and manga news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, last time I covered this manga, we saw Akane, get a little bit of training in, so to speak, by working in a restaurant. And it definitely helps. Let's be real. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. So, we're starting with Chapter 8. Life isn't hot, son. And Chapter 8 is titled, In Order to Entertain. I've got a gig next weekend. You're coming with me. So, this gig you mentioned is actually at a retirement home? Didn't I say that already? I heard you. Just confirming. Oh my, pardon me. You must be the Rakugoka for the performance. My name is Tainaka. I'm the manager today. I'm Kyoji Arakawa. Thank you for having us. I'm Akane. Thank you, sir. Oh my, no, thank you. I'll show you to the green room. Right this way. Oh, there's barely any people there. The audience for the show is the people who live here, right? That's right. The home hired me to perform as a recreational event for the residents. Gotcha. Get used to this. Not every Rakugo job takes place in a big fancy hall. One of Rakugo's strengths is that you could do it anywhere as long as there's a Zabuton cushion to sit on. Depending on the client, you could end up doing Rakugo at an elementary school, a prison, or anywhere in between. Now, you might be worried about performing in an unfamiliar setting. Worried? You're not? No, in fact, I feel kind of lucky. Lucky? I was just thinking how cool it is to see the daily life of my audience right here and now. Normally, we only see them when they come to the hall, right? I know it's such an obvious thing, but this way it really hits home that there are people with their own schedules who are taking time out of their day to see us. I'm glad the performance is at a place like this. I was really enthusiastic about giving it my all at first, but now I just really hope that they enjoy the show. That's a really positive outlook on this, and you know what? Akane's right. This actually would help her get an idea of what her audience is looking for. And it kind of probably puts her mind at ease a bit, too. I see. That's a good attitude. To have, but don't get carried away. Oh, right. We got permission from the manager. You're allowed to perform an opening act. You have 15 minutes to do anything you want. I challenged you to learn how to perform Rakugo that delights and entertains your audience. Let's see what you've come up with. That's right. I've learned a lot of things. Oh my, the May Rakugo Festival event is ready to begin, folks. As a token of my appreciation, I'll rise to your challenge with style. Oh, look at them. They're so happy. There aren't even 20 people in the audience. They're all old grandmas and grandpas. I guess that makes sense. It's a retirement home after all. I have 15 minutes to perform. Let's see how much entertainment I can give them. If you want people to enjoy your story, first you need to understand what they enjoy. Focus on the other person rather than yourself. Exactly. That's how you entertain. I know this. I've done this. You got to know what the people want. You got to know what your customer base is. It's basic customer service, you know. I remember what you taught me, Miko-chan, so first thing, I need to get them to know me better. Hello, everyone. My name is Akane. I'm only 17 and still in my final year of high school. I'll be graduating next spring. I plan to be an official apprentice of the Rakugoka Shiguma Arakawa. Oh, you're the same age as my granddaughter. Really? The same age? If you don't mind, ma'am, may I ask you how old you are? I'm 88 years old. What? Really? 88? But you're so young. You don't look a day over 87. Aw. Well, feel free to think of this performance as if your dear granddaughter has come to entertain you. Aw, that's such a good way to do it. Yes, I see. She's feeling them out. Testing the waters. This panel gives me life. Love it. Give me more of this. We like it. Before Rakugo, give me metaphorical. Here's what I gotta say in regards to this. It's the same thing with PPPPPPPP. When you're giving me like manga like this with a performative performance art manga, you gotta go for it. Oshinoko does it for me. Skip Beat will do it for me sometimes. Piano Mori. Shiori Experience will do it. Wand Dance. I need more scans of Wand Dance. Ballroom Yukoso does it, but I want to see it here too. Before Rakugoka starts the story, they stretch their muscles with some light chit-chat. This is known as the Makura. It's time to warm up the audience and get a feel for their mood. I think I understand what this place is like. And then there's that person. They're the only one who seems bored so far. So what I'll do is, well, I'd like to perform a story for you today by the name of Praising Children. Last eye contact? Yep. Wait, last eye contact? Yep, the eyes are as eloquent as the tongue, as the saying goes. It's a customer service technique that flight attendants use. If you look into the other person's eyes and smile as they turn away, you leave them with a good impression of you. Are you sure it'll work that well? Sure as sugar. Just think about it. When someone looks at you and smiles at you and nobody else, doesn't that make you feel special? I barely recognize her. What you need in Rakugo is to converse with your audience. Even if you're not exchanging words, there's so much information you can glean from them by gauging their attention level, expressions, and general attitude. By absorbing their feelings and responding in kind, you draw them into your story. That's only possible when you keep your mind on your audience. You learned well in your time at Umi, and now I'm all set. Over here, old fellow, come with me. This is where it really starts. So I heard that there's a way to drink sake for free. Let's go. I love this art. All right, let's get to chapter 9. The Makura is over. Now the story begins. I'm going to put on a great show for this audience today. Here we go. And this chapter is titled After the Delight. The afternoon delight. Let's go. Hello, old fellow. I am here. Oh my god. I have been recording nonstop since like 7:30. I've been recording for a long time. Hello, old fellow. I heard from someone nearby that you serve free sake here. Sake for free? Well, I've got some relatives who send me sake from where they live. But the custom there is to drink only in groups of 3. Sake for 3. How did you confuse wait, let me read this. But the custom there is to drink only in groups of 3. Sake for 3. How did you confuse 3 with free? Even though she's telling the same story, it sounds different now. Come on, don't be cheap. Give me a drink. Hachigoro visits, for praising children, it's about Hachigoro visits an elderly man hoping to mooch some free sake. Oh my god. Again, I am tired. Hachigoro visits an elderly man hoping to mooch some free sake. How's that asking for a favor? If you want to earn a free cup of sake from someone, at least try paying them a compliment first. Oh, I see. The old man teaches him how to compliment others. When an adult says how old they are, fudge the number a little until it feels right. And if it's a child, you say, but Hachigoro is not a very good listener. I'll just copy what he says and that'll work. And then he then attempts to compliment grown-ups and children in all the wrong ways. Sounds like some major stranger danger. In this humorous story of misunderstandings. It is a Akane-banashi, a brief and light story generally performed by the Zenza rank. Alright, let me try. Let me try. Oh, you said you're 45 years old? I'm amazed. You feel right to me, like about 100. I said until it feels right. For a man of 45, that's about 42 or so. Her slow and careful tempo seems just right for this audience. Changing your style to suit your listeners is something a Rakugoka must know how to do. She's learned from her previous experience. Very well done. I think I can rest assured that she'll do a good job today. See what I did? Oh my god. See what I did? If you say a 45-year-old man looks 42, you're saying he looks 3 years younger. Oh, I get it now. But the problem is not every man I meet on the street is exactly 45 years old, so that's my point. You have to adapt. For instance, if you're talking to a man of 50, tell him he looks 45 or 46. Oh, I get it now. Oh, wait. Oh, I get it now. And what if he's 60? Say he's 55 or 56. And if he's 70, say he's 65 or 66. And if he's 80, say 75 or 76. And 90? What do I say if he's 90? Oh, buzz off, why don't you? Oh, I get it now. So if I meet a 90-year-old, I should say, I should say buzz off, why don't ya? Fucking moron. Just, hey, if you meet a woman and they're 30, just tell them, if they're over 30, just tell them they look like they're 25 or sometimes even 21. They love it. Oh God, if someone told me I look like I'm 21, that would be really sweet. Fuck, if they told me I look under 30, that's pretty awesome because I'm turning 33 in May. I like to think I don't look like I'm in my 30s. Just follow the right order and you'll be fine. The tempo of her storytelling, but I don't know what that is. That's why I'm asking you, old man. Oh, I know. There's a fella in the row house by the name of Take who just had a baby. Could you teach me the way to compliment a child? Let's see. The tempo of her storytelling, it's picking up? I see. Well, I'll play the role of Take then. Do you really think this baby is only like a car shifting gears? We got metaphorical art, thank God. Like a car your shift is okay. Like a car shifting gears and adding acceleration bit by bit. She started slow and languid, but she's gradually gotten faster. It's been so natural the audience doesn't even realize the tempo has risen. In fact, they're all caught in its sway. Did you do this to get the audience steadily accustomed to the pace you wanted to perform at the format in the first place? It's going great, and I can do it my way. I think it's really important to meet the audience where they're comfortable, but you make your own mayonnaise here? Wow, you're so dedicated. Of course I am. Delighting the customers is the entire point. As long as I do that, it's all about presenting food I can be proud of. Isn't that right, Mika-chan? This is mayonnaise? I don't give a crap. Mayonnaise is nasty. I will not eat mayonnaise. This is remarkable. Before she performed like a fireballing pitcher who couldn't hit the strike zone, aka Faraya. This is very impressive, but not much fun for anyone. This time I figured she would make adjustments to get her Rakugo into that strike zone that people can enjoy. Instead, she kept her speed. And chose to widen the strike zone instead. This art is giving me everything, and I love it. Kiwataraki, huh? Well, sure, Akane will do fine. If you don't mind my saying, she seemed to be struggling with it. The thing about Akane is, she's good at keeping others in mind, and she's willing to learn. She might be panicking a little due to the influence of other peoples these days, but I'm not worried. You're right, Master. Her eyes are trained right on the audience. Yay! I'm so glad. It's not like the last time. My Rakugo has the audience in stitches today. It feels really, really good, especially with the story. Praising children. It's a story about a man who fails because he thinks he knows what he's doing, but he doesn't listen. I've been making the same mistakes lately, so it feels particularly relevant to me. In fact, this reminds me of something Master told me years ago. Listen closely, Akane. Rakugo is an art form that was developed by the townsfolk of the time. Because of that, the characters in the stories are all carpenters, fishmongers, landlords, and the like. They're normal folks just like us, so eventually you'll learn to understand how the people in those stories felt about things. You think so? But they're from so long ago. You'll understand. While our lives and ways of thinking may change. There's a beating heart of humanity that stays true in an era of history. Ain't that the truth? I've noticed this is what's great about manga. It could be in any freaking setting. Stories in multiple different settings, right? But guess what? You can relate to them. I can. That's why manga is my therapy. Doing these live reactions is therapy for me. So go out there and experience things, Akane. Live life, struggle, get hurt. Yeah, I've been there, done that, and more. These things will one day help you grow. I promise you that. Yes, it does. Living life and struggling and all that in a bag of freaking chips will make you learn. And it'll help you grow and make you stronger. At the time, I didn't understand what he meant, but now I do. Those experiences brought me to this moment. None of it was wasted, I'm sure. Wait. None of it was wasted. Yeah, none of it was wasted, I'm sure. Every bit of it can be applied to Rakugo. It's incredible. Rakugo is so much fun. I hardly recognized... Yeah, I was upset. I hardly recognized you up there. You really threw me for a loop. Keep improving at this pace and you'll have nothing to worry about. Thank you, sir. What are you thanking me for? What for? For everything. I realized now that I was stuck in some very narrow views, but thanks to you, I think I'm learning to love Rakugo even a little bit more than before. I see. See, that's what happens when you get out of your box and get out of your own way. You learn to love something even more. I learn to love what you're doing even more. I see. Well, I'm not sure what any of that means, but if I've helped you, I'm glad. You showed me your answer loud and clear. Now it's my turn to... Yay! That's my turn to show off. I'll demonstrate the power of my seniority over... oh my God. That's my turn to show off. I'll demonstrate the power of my seniority to you. I'm glad that people are liking this manga. This is the kind of manga that Act Age should have been. Instead of freaking, what's the word I was looking for? Mary Sue type shit. And actually have a main character with personality. Skippy and Akane-banashi, and yeah, I'm going to include Oshinoko in this conversation as well. These three series, in terms of acting, there's a likable main character, and there's personality. There's personality to these series, and they're very, very fun. I like this series a lot. I do. And the art is fabulous. The art is giving me what I want. You know what? I'm going to take that back. Akane-banashi's art needs to give me more. It's not giving me enough. Especially because for Rakugo, it's supposed to be storytelling. The style of the art is what I want, but I want more. I want more from the art. It's kind of like the same thing with PPPPPPP, is that it's kind of giving me what I want in terms, like, it's doing the imagery but like it's not giving me enough. It's not expanding enough the way I want to see it. So I'm hoping that's going to change as the manga goes on, especially for Akane-banashi. I'm really curious what you guys think. I've noticed this the Western manga Twitter community. They've been liking this one, so I'm very happy to see it that they're liking this one off the bat. Because with PPPPPP, it took a minute for them to like it, but they're liking this one off the bat. So I'm happy to see the Western manga Twitter community as well as Japan. They're liking this series a lot. So I'm very, very, very pleased. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what I'm doing. I want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Akane-banashi content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.